3. And cameras are live. Hello and welcome. Good evening, all you wonderful cats and kittens. I was watching some stuff about the Tiger King earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where that comes from. Gotcha. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Clank.
Boom!
We got it.
That looked great. Oh, I gotta
It always
pop it
great.
open. Here we go.
Okay. Well, we've got another week and another weekend with these two lovely mugs.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to wear my fattest fat shirt I could find.
Nice. Nice. You're gonna hang out with these two Richards right now.
It's probably a little too late, but while the intro is running, could you give yourself just a little bit more headroom so your head's a little bit more closer to center frame?
Yeah, I'll fix that.
I'm going to go ahead and push the button then while you do that.
Push the button, Ike.
We'll see you on the other side. Oh, that's okay. We'll call it good.
A little better.
We are
just scoot it
professionals.
closer.
We are professionals here, folks.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Well, we got a lot to talk about this week, especially with Ike's previous employer.
The one thing I'm surprised we're not talking about, but I kind of wanted to wait until the trial was over, was the Derek Chauvin trial for the George Floyd murder case. Which that's going to be a shit show.
Ooh, that's going to be a hot button topic that we will cover here on Seriously Cast.
I think I'll start looking into stuff this week, and so we can cover all the stuff that's been going on recently throughout the first couple week and a half of the trial.
Cool.
Because there's been some really shady shit going on.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's start out with I already have it pulled up, so why don't we do the union vote that Amazon did? Amazon workers vote down union drive at Alabama warehouse.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened. But I have a few things that I highlighted here. So they needed, let's change this out real quick. They needed about half of the 5,876 eligible voters at the warehouse to cast ballots. They needed, what was it? 100. They needed 1,521 votes to win. They only got 738.
Wow.
And so 1,798 voted no. So I'm going to read this section here. About half of this 5,876 eligible voters at the warehouse cast ballots in the election. A majority of votes, or 1,521, was needed to win. About 500 ballots were contested largely by Amazon, the union said. Those ballots were not counted. If a union had been voted through, it would have been the first for Amazon workers in the United States.
Yep.
Okay, I know exactly why the vote didn't work, because what's the statement? Go woke, go broke. So there's these two paragraphs here that are very, very indicative of why I think the union didn't pass.
Okay, let's read it.
William and Lavinette Stokes, who started work at the Bessemer warehouse in July, said the union had failed to convey them how it could improve their... What was that? Oh, convince. Sorry.
Convince.
I know how to read, I swear. Improve their working conditions. Amazon already provided good benefits. Relatively high pay that starts at $15 an hour, and opportunities to advance, said the couple who have 5 children. $15 an hour is about double the minimum wage there in Bessemer. So they have a fairly...
And for you listening, when Ike read good benefits, he did the air quotes.
Air quotes. Okay, so this is the next paragraph here that led me to believe why it didn't pass. Amazon is the only job I know where they pay your health insurance from day one, Miss Stokes, 52, said. She added that she had been turned off by how organizers tried to cast the union drive as an extension of the Black Lives Matter movement. Because most of the workers were black. And so then I didn't highlight this one, but this is also something that she said. This was not an African American issue, said Miss Stoke, who is black. I feel you can work there comfortably without being harassed.
Yeah. God.
And so this is also...
Oh, man.
And so I've just highlighted the parts that I felt were important about kind of... So here it is. Wholesale and department store union had organized around critical themes of supporting black essential workers in the pandemic. The union estimated that 85% of the workers at the Bessemer warehouse were black. So it's in a black community. And so a lot of the stuff... Oh, hit my mic. I'm sorry. A lot of the stuff that they were getting support for was for like wokeness, Black Lives Matter, whatever. And I think that's what caused it to not go through.
And look how that panned out for you, idiots.
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay, then I'm going to continue. We're going to skip through some of this. The article will be linked down below if you want to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
They were frustrated with how Amazon constantly monitored every second of their workday through technology, and they felt that their managers were not willing to listen to their complaints.
Right, Ike?
Yes,
right, Ike?
Yes. They, like the amount of nanny state bullshit and what is the word? Micromanagement that Amazon does, especially with their drivers, is frightening, and it's getting worse.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
I think next week I should have pulled it up, but I think next week I'll bring up some graphs. I know I've said I was going to do this before, but I'll bring up some graphs and show you how they graph out an entire delivery day for a driver.
Right. I'd love to see that.
Organizers, I don't know if I can legally, but I'm going to do it anyway. Organizers appeared to have strong support early on, getting at least 2,000 workers to sign cards saying they wanted an election, enough for the National Labor Relations Board, which conducts union elections, to approve a vote. That's 2,000 workers. That's what is it? We had 738. That's more than double the amount of people that voted yes.
Yeah.
But that's just that's also saying people that wanted to call for a vote.
Right.
Okay, so here's Amazon's side of it. Amazon's public campaign focused on what the company already provided in benefits and the $15 minimum wage, which is twice the Alabama minimum wage. Blah, tongue twister. It's like I'm reading the Dr. Seuss book. Internally, racism. I'm sorry. Internally, it stressed that workers did not need to pay for union memberships to have a great job. The company's slogan, "Do it without dues," was pushed to workers via text messages, mandatory meetings, and signs in bathroom stalls.
I remember you showed me some of those. Or you showed all of us some of those.
I think I pulled up some of those. But I was looking at this image here, and I'm like, this can't be Amazon's corporate headquarters in Seattle. And sure enough, it actually is.
Oh, it is.
And it looks like the headquarters of an evil genius with all of his henchmen in a fucking 1980s like action film.
There's like these three kind of glass with like this webbing in like glass domes,
hexospheric domes that have like vegetation in them, and they're like meeting spaces. I have the Wikipedia page pulled up here.
Amazon spheres.
Amazon spheres are three spherical conservatories that comprise part of the Amazon headquarters campus in Seattle, Washington, United States. Designed by NBBJ, the landscape firm site workshop, the three glass domes, okay, there's only three, are covered in pentagonal, I'm not even going to try to read that, panels that
hexacontahedron.
If we click that, it'll probably have a thing that tells us how it's pronounced, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Panels that serve as an employee lounge and workspace. And so yeah, that's where
cool.
That's where all the henchmen. But I was going down the street here. My favorite part is the aviation gin truck up front. I like it says driver does not carry cash, just aviation gin, and they blurred out Ryan Reynolds' face.
Yeah. That's great. All those henchmen, they need their gin, man.
They probably have like parties and shit. Like when I worked at Microsoft, you can drink alcohol on site at Microsoft, but they're probably going to this bar that's across the street here.
Yeah.
Or something.
So they got like another truck out front there. So.
Yeah, this is a food cart. Looks like saffron spice.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah. I hate Amazon
Well,
so much.
well, I mean, it kind of is. Ooh, this from this angle, it kind of looks like balls in a dick right there.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, oh, it just looks like a giant penis.
Or that's someone's head and there's two big tits right there.
No, it's Amazon. It's Amazon.
Or it's the three tits from Total Recall. The three tit lady.
No, the other one is Lance Armstrong's extra testicle.
Oh. I think the three titty lady from Total Recall is funny.
We can't give Amazon that much satisfaction though. It has to be three balls, three balls and a dick.
3 balls. Ugh. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get away. So, fuck Amazon.
Well, I wanted to show this. This is a video. We're not going to watch all of it, but in the first couple minutes of it, they talk about one of the tactics that Amazon used that was real shady about how they won. This was from a day ago. And I'll post the link down in the description.
Something suspicious happened in the middle of Amazon's union election in Bessemer, Alabama.
I'm going to turn this down just a little bit.
For most of the 2-month
Can you hear that?
Mail ballots trickled in each day to the National Labor Relations Board, a few dozen at a time. But all of a sudden, on February 12, a huge batch of 251 ballots arrived at the NLRB office in Birmingham. The pace of incoming ballots went back to normal. But then, it happened again. On February 17, according to people with knowledge of the election, another huge cluster of ballots appeared at the NLRB, 350 in total, on one day. Sources say these dumps of ballots were overwhelmingly no votes against the union.
These are the signs that they have up in their warehouse.
Yeah.
Like
describe them, Mike, for people listening.
Yeah. So at their lunch table here, it says "Vote No" on these little placards at the lunch table inside of their little COVID cubbies.
Right.
But then over here, it's got BHM1. We win as one. No, vote no. And then this other sign says "Unions can't, we can."
These are like big banners.
Yeah,
in like the work areas.
Yeah, they've got like grommets in them and everything. They're like screwed onto the wall.
Yeah, they're pretty serious.
Against the union.
This one that they just showed was one that was in a bathroom. This is the stuff. So they call these installments, and so this is like a sign they have on the urinal on the door of the bathroom stall or whatever. So it's the installments. You get it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the stuff that they have in the bathroom, which is really interesting. Why would they have QR codes? Because they know people are using their phones in the bathroom.
Yeah, of course.
But
of course they are.
This encourages them to bring their cameras out while they're in the bathroom. That's even creepier. Okay, but let's keep going. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry. We know what we're doing here.
What was going on here? The answer appears to be a serious attempt by Amazon to manipulate the results of the union election. So serious that it appears very likely that the National Labor Relations Board will overturn the results. And in that event, should the Retail Workers Union demand it, the NLRB could call for the election to be rerun. Why did so many no votes, roughly 20% of all votes cast, suddenly appear on 2 key dates in February? According to the RWD,
this is interesting.
The only plausible explanation for the vote dumps is that they were the ballots collected from the mailbox that Amazon illegally installed in the middle of the night on the campus of the Bessemer.
So if you're seeing this right here, this is if you can't see this, if you're listening, this there's a sign on this tent outside of the Amazon warehouse that says "Speak for yourself, mail your ballot here." Inside that tent is what looks like a corporate mailbox. Like, you know, those ones they have at like a business park or whatever that's got the different mailboxes for the different businesses there. But it also has the slot that you put the outgoing mail into. Right. And they just said Amazon illegally installed this. But it says mail your ballot here. It's not a federal mailbox. Yep. It just looks like one. Right.
On the second night after ballots went out in the mail, we started getting calls from workers that said, like, oh my God, they put this box up here and they're telling everybody to put their ballots in it and we're scared.
For a second there, I thought that was the box. It's just a garbage can.
They put their ballots in there, like, who has the keys to the box? Does Amazon have them?
More Perfect Union obtained Postal Service documents about the Amazon mailbox. For no apparent reason, much of the text is redacted. But the documents show that Amazon wanted a ballot box installed as quickly as possible. And the documents discuss how to physically manipulate the box to allow for mass ballot collection.
As you can imagine, that can open it up.
Yeah, that's essentially all I wanted to show from this video. But there's a lot more in here. This is like a 9-minute long video, and I'll definitely put it in the link below. If you're on one of the audio only platforms, it's not going to have the link, but just go to seriouslycast.com. It'll take you to the YouTube page, and you can find this episode, and you'll be able to find the link from there. Because I don't put the links on the audio platforms. I just put the description that we put down.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's enough getting my blood boiling. What is this? Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay, do we want to do one of your things real quick before we go into United Airlines being shitbirds?
Nah, because you already mentioned it. Let's do this. Okay. And I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this at all.
So United Airlines posted this image on their Twitter. When did they post this? This was April 5th. And so this says, our mission is to connect people and unite the world. We believe that one of the most effective ways to do this is to engage in the democratic process, which begins with voting. A vital civic duty. Americans' democracy is stronger when we're all engaged and every vote is properly counted. Some have questioned the integrity of the nation's election systems and are using it to justify stricter voting procedures, even though numerous studies have found zero credible evidence of widespread fraud in U.S. elections. Legislation that infringes on the right to vote of fellow Americans is wrong. We believe that leaders in both parties should work to protect the rights of eligible voters by making it easier and more convenient for them to cast a ballot and have it counted. This is an anti-voter ID law. And so my question is, when you get on an airplane, especially United flights, what do you need to get on that airplane?
No shit.
Valid ID.
No shit. The first reply there, right there. Do you have to present a form of identification when booking, going through TSA, or getting on a United Airlines flight?
So I decided to look this up. This is from the Washington Examiner. 24 things that require a photo ID. Alcohol. Cigarettes. Opening a bank account. Apply for food stamps. Apply for welfare. So if we're afraid that black people aren't going to be able to vote because we're requiring an ID to vote, then why aren't people concerned about food stamps or welfare? Was that racist of me to say?
Or anybody in that, for that matter.
Let's see. Apply for Medicaid or Social Security. Apply for unemployment or a job. Rent/buy a house. Apply for a mortgage. Drive/buy/rent a car. Get on an airplane.
There it is.
Okay. And on top of all that, United decided to dig their woke hole even deeper. And this one's fun. So, what is this? Is this, United still. Okay. Our flight deck should reflect the diverse group of people on board our planes every day. That's why we plan for 50% of the 5,000 pilots we train in the next decade to be women or people of color. Learn more and apply now. 50%.
I like what Matt Walsh said there.
Yeah, I like Matt Walsh. He's a funny guy.
He said, affirmative action pilot over the intercom. The plane is going down. Brace for impact. Passengers, we are grateful to die for the sake of diversity.
I don't really want to go through the landmine field that is the replies, but link in the description.
Hang on. I go down one more. I want to read this one.
Okay.
I am a retired American Airlines captain and a retired U.S. naval aviator, and welcome United's effort. This is about opportunity for people who never thought they'd get a chance. Aviation is solely a meritocracy. There is no color or gender when the FAA inspector is on board.
Well, that's the thing is, we don't want to force diversity into these fields. Like, nobody's forcing diversity into sanitation in the sanitation field, like garbage trucks. Nobody wants to force diversity onto the oil drilling fields. Nobody wants to force diversity onto those people that are out on crab boats. Nobody wants to force diversity. They want to force diversity into the CEO jobs, the high-end blue-collar jobs.
Yeah.
But,
that's exactly what's going on here.
But I also found this. This is the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act.
Yup.
Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, whatever, blah, 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 prohibits employers from discriminating against applicants and employees on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, and national origin, including membership in the Native American tribe. It also prohibits employers from retaliating against an applicant or employee who asserts his or her right under the law to learn more about retaliation. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Click there, yeah.
But yeah, what was it? It was religion, sex, or race or color.
Yep.
How is this not a violation of Title VII?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I fucking hate. I don't have a feel-good article to go to hype. I might have to pull up the Babylon Bee article just to make myself not mad.
No. Let's go to my. Let's go to the virus of death one.
Oh, cool! I've got one of those too. Let's do the button.
Yeah.
I have one of those too. There we go.
Guess we got two today. So this makes me feel good because, as you can see, watching, but if you're not watching, you're listening. Norway Prime Minister fined 1,715 pounds for breaking coronavirus rules with birthday party.
I thought he said this was gonna make me happy. This makes me pissed off that.
No, it should make you happy that the fucking police actually fined her. I mean, I know she's got 1,700 pounds lying around. It's like, it's not that big for the fucking prime minister, but they still went at, she was having a party that she wasn't supposed to, because she thought, oh, well, I'm the prime minister. I can do whatever I want. You know, rules for thee, not for me.
Yep.
That was the whole point of this. That was the whole situation. And I just love that she got fined. And actually, the police in this article, they said like, normally we're not too hard on people, but they were like, figurehead. Yeah, she's a figurehead and like shouldn't be doing this, so we're gonna give her the
here it is right here.
Fine.
Emphasizing the prime minister's position of responsibility, the police chief said that all are not equal in front of the law, despite the law being the same for all.
He explained, it is therefore correct to issue a fine in order to uphold the general public's trust in the rules on social restriction.
God damn it.
Jesus
Christ.
Let's see. The restaurant at a mountain resort where the celebration took place was not fined. Okay, so like her husband wasn't fined and the restaurant wasn't fined. But let's see. Solberg is the country's leader, and she has been at the forefront of the restrictions imposed to limit the spread of the virus. So she's been all about like, oh no, we gotta lock it down. We gotta stop this thing. Yet she has a big ass birthday celebration where she was fined for breaking the law.
I forgot to write down timestamps on this one, so I'm gonna have to do that. Later.
All right. Well, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
But like, to me, this makes me feel good that like, look, Prime Minister, who, you fucking think you can do whatever you want to do. No, you're gonna get fined like everybody else. Like everybody else should.
They really should have done that to California's governor when he was having birthday parties.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Newsom really quick.
Fuck Gavin Newsom. God damn it.
Yep. You can eat a dick, buddy. Fuck off out of here. But I know this makes you upset, Ike, but this made me feel kind of good. It just feels like a small victory.
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh, I dare Greta.
That poor little girl.
I dare Greta.
Sorry, I'm reloading my my beer supply here.
Yeah. Ike's loading up the beer.
There we go. I'm gonna need this.
Glub, glub, glub.
My headphones broke, so they don't stay on my face anymore.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Okay, let's. I'm back.
Ike's polishing off a couple PBRs.
Oh, I could shotgun one if you guys want.
Hey, man. You do whatever you want. This is our podcast. This is our show.
Oh, speaking of our show, actually, let's do this one that I wanted to discuss. Talk to you a little bit about Beyond.
Yeah, let's run the virus of death thing again.
Oh, we'll run that up. We'll run that one more time. So
two and one.
So this is a local thing for Portland, Oregon. So as Multnomah County returns to high risk, this is as of yesterday actually. Portland restaurants must reduce capacity again. I wish I would have highlighted some of this because there's certain things here that are interesting. Let's see if I can find the spots that are important. Okay. Now, for restaurants in Oregon, Oregon's largest city, the change to high risk means that starting Friday, dining rooms can be filled just to 25% capacity or 50 people, whichever is fewer. And then it also goes on to say that they can still stay at like 75% capacity for outdoor dining. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Oh my God! Hey, and I mean the vaccine's been rolling out.
Yeah.
Why is it not getting better?
I'm not gonna take it. What was it? My brother said, posted on Facebook. It was something to the effect of, "I'm not unvaccinated. I'm just non-GMO."
Damn right.
Portland's going back. I think that ends in April or sometime this month.
Yeah, right.
As restaurants were allowed, that's high risk. Here's the high risk counties. Where does it say? It's like April 4th or something like that. So, not April 4th.
It would have been.
It's May 4th. I think it's like May. It's May something. Where is it at?
Right there.
Oh, it's Friday. Yeah. April 22nd. That's it, right?
April 22nd. Yeah. Damn.
But the thing,
Multnomah and Clackamas counties.
The interesting thing about the data they used to call Multnomah County high risk was from 2 weeks ago. So it's probably gotten better, and by better I mean worse.
I made a video about this. I don't know, I think it was last year on my personal YouTube about how it's not going to get better. It's not. They're not going to want to stop this shit. It's just, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to get better. I don't think it's going to, get relaxed or anything. It is what it is.
What's the statement? Once you relieve freedoms to the government, they don't give them back.
Or like hardly ever give them back at all.
It's fucking
any kind of
stupid.
Any kind of power.
Do we want to talk about Beyond at the end of the show?
Yeah. Let's
all right.
We'll
We'll continue. We'll continue we're at about 30 minutes, so we have enough time to do this.
Yeah,
I think this is the last.
Oh boy, it's my favorite segment, folks.
Right, where's the button for that one? There it is.
That is one big pile of shit.
Oh fuck! I forgot to give out the biggest piece of shit award.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna give that to United Airlines.
Yeah, we'll do it now.
Yay!
That's for you, United. Pieces of shit.
Fuck that.
Oh boy, this is gonna get my blood boiling. Let's go.
My first comment is the Daily Mail. I've tried to post Daily Mail articles for our show, but I refuse to because of how many fucking ads there are.
Yeah, look at this. People that can't see this, there are ads everywhere.
It's like that episode.
Everywhere.
It's like that episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where he installs a virus on Frylock's computer, and there's just pop-up ads all over their apartment.
It's so look right there in the upper left, lower left.
Let's
on
see.
The right,
Hold on. 1,
on
2,
the top.
3, 4, 5, 6. I count at least 6 just right here.
Just on this one section.
And
then we move down. Oh, there's more.
4 of them scroll with us.
Yes.
There's 7 right there. 8.
Oh no.
9.
Oh, there's more.
10.
Oh, jeez.
And these
What's
are ads
going
for,
on?
These are sponsored links for other websites. 11. Let's say that's 11.
Ugh.
And then this is something for probably their site. Oh my God, the Daily Mail can suck a dick.
Get out of my face. Oh.
So what I'm gonna do next time is if you post a Daily Mail article, I can put it into archive and they'll archive the URL and it just removes all the ads.
Oh.
So then we don't have to deal with all of this horse shit.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. Anyway, moving on. Right here, mother of 3, 27, who filmed herself having sex with schoolboy, 14, is jailed for more than 2 years. So
wait.
What?
What? Did I hear that correctly?
You heard that correctly.
But the Daily Mail's a UK thing though, so they have different statutory laws.
Yeah, but
what are the
doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter because
well,
as I mentioned in the show notes, it's a maximum of 10 years. Right there. Clearly state maximum penalty for first-time offenders of child pornography is 10 years. For statutory rape, the maximum is life, which is around 20 to 30 years. She did not get either of those. She got 2 years because, she had some post-traumatic issues from before. My question is, what would have happened? What would the sentence be if this was a man? A father of 3 who was 27, filmed himself having sex with a schoolgirl who was 14. You think he would only get 2 years in prison?
Well,
even if he had post-traumatic blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck?
It's the stigma.
That guy would have been in jail for the maximum amount of time possible.
The judge would have thrown the book at him.
He would have been hung out to dry, dude.
And he probably would have been raped in jail too.
Yeah, because that's what happens to rapists in jail. They have to be separated. And God, this bitch, she knew what she was doing. Because in the article, she tells him, "You need to delete our conversations." So she was trying to get rid of any kind of evidence. She knew what the fuck she was doing.
Use an encryption app. Fucking morons. Ugh. Ugh.
This was going on for like 2 years, dude. So, Sophie Hindmarch, 27, from Penrith, Cumbria, began sharing messages with a 14-year-old in 2019 before contact between the pair escalated and sexualized images and videos were exchanged. The pair had sex for the first time after meeting at Hindmarch's home when she reportedly told the teenager he had left his lighter upstairs. The abuse was finally brought to light after the 14-year-old told his father about what had happened. What?
Apparently I didn't make it. Oh, it's unlisted. Damn it.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Why are you bringing it up while we're in the middle of talking then?
Just keep going.
We're professionals. But you got to scroll down.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Yeah, really. Thankfully, this bitch didn't get pregnant either. At least she was that smart.
Yeah.
So the mother of 3 initially denied the offenses in a police interview before pleading guilty in court last month. So she lied, first off. She lied in that interview. And then, so here it is. Judge Andrew Jeffries said that Hindmarch had been diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder after being the victim of domestic violence and observed there was substantial mitigation, air quotes, in her case. Jeez. Bullshit!
What the fuck?
Bullshit! See, this is what gets my blood boiling, dude. Just because she's a mother of 3 and she has complex PTSD. Fuck you. And fuck her. Throw her in the brig maximum time. God damn it.
Make an example, just like they did with that prime minister.
And this is why bitches make me sick.
And
it's not even just it's not even just her. It's also that judge. It's also that fucking judge. He's being a bitch.
Ah, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, see, there it is right there. She was aware that that what she was doing was wrong, telling the victim to delete messages between them.
There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen.
She knew what she was doing. There's none of this, PTSD. No.
As a person with ADD, all of these ads are just fucking distracting the shit
I know.
out of me.
This sucks. All right, we're done with this.
Oh my god.
This is why bitches make me sick. Fuck this.
Oh,
Fuck her. Fuck the judge.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
So, we uploaded our first episode of Seriously Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because if you look at the view numbers, it's like the one episode of Seriously Beyond has the same view numbers as 5 of our episodes. Like we're at just over 50 views at the moment, and normally our episodes average about 14. So I don't know what to expect out of that, but
who knows, man? We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Nick and I are already talking about possibly moving from monthly to bi-weekly.
Cool.
And we also talked on the show about doing a ghost hunt at my grandmother's place before she sells it. I have yet
Which I want to go. I want to go.
I know. There's probably going to be a group of like 20 or 30 people, and I'm going to
What?
There's not 20 people, maybe like 15.
Oh,
but I'm going to make it mandatory that anybody that shows up needs to just not be a bitch about nobody wearing masks. I literally don't give a shit.
Yep. Virus of death.
Oh God. Hold on. Yeah, we can, there it is.
We've had 3 this episode.
Oh man. Jesus. I'm gonna pull up this article from the Babylon Bee anyway, so we can fill
let's do it.
a little bit more time, and then we'll talk about the new podcast platforms. So this was a good one that I saw. The note that I put with it said something to the effect of, and of course the bee is on point and seems like it is real. I think I wrote that when I was drunk, but nation braces for most peaceful protest yet.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. As the Derek Chauvin trial continued this week, the nation began bracing for the most peaceful protest so far. We're getting ready for some really peaceful protests, said one business owner as he boarded up his storefront. We ain't seen nothing yet when it comes to just how peaceful Black Lives Matter can be. While last summer BLM unleashed their mostly peaceful brand of protest, they said at the end of this trial they will be unleashing their most powerful weapon, entirely peaceful protests involving even more peaceful bricks, Molotovs, and more peaceful deaths.
Oh,
with
damn!
The bee with the spice. Black Lives Matter representatives announced that they will definitely be rioting if Derek Chauvin is acquitted. They also said they would riot if he is convicted. Additionally, they said they would just be rioting no matter what, so everyone should get ready.
Oh my God.
We will riot if Chauvin is acquitted, said one spokesperson for the movement gathered outside the courthouse in Minneapolis. And also, you should know if he's convicted. Yep, we'll still be rioting then. In fact, we'll be rioting no matter what happens. So buckle up, America. You thought last summer was bad? Get ready for peace.
Oh my God. That is fucking hilarious.
The bee,
and it feels so true.
It's funny because actually that's a picture. I think it's a picture from Portland. It's 5 guys. I can't tell. It says fuck Trump on there and whatever. No, it doesn't matter. But oh my god, Babylon B, like, what is it? Poe's law? It's not Poe's. Is it Poe's law that it's hard to tell when satire ends and actual extremism begins? So you get all these parody accounts that are parodying the leftist extremists, just kind of, you can't tell if they're actually a parody or not because of how close to the actual rhetoric they are.
Yeah, it's true. It's I mean, for sure. Because I could totally see them saying something to the effect of this. And I could totally see him be like, yeah, we're going to riot no matter what. You know, like, well, of course you are.
The problem is they're probably going to riot no matter what anyway.
Exactly. Then it's just, the Babylon's going to call them out for what they are and just show that they know how well, they know them better than they know themselves.
Yeah, fuck them. Black Lives Matter, the group, can suck a dick. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, the movement. Yes, I can get behind that. I just can't get behind the tactics that the group that claims to be Black Lives Matter uses.
Yep. No, thank you.
Yeah, no bueno.
Well, I think that's pretty good.
But I'm going to make a statement right now that you already know I was going to make because I posted the picture earlier. We're on all the major podcast platforms. We've got,
look at that,
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I can't point at it, but we're also on Spotify.
Oh, over here. There it is. Right there.
Links are in the description down below. I hope I might have to re-add them to this one because I need to fucking figure some things out. But they are in the descriptions. And you can, like, we have it on all major audio platforms now. And I'm kind of excited about that. It also includes the Seriously Beyond episodes too, which episode 1 aired last week, or not last week, a couple days ago, and we talked about the Mandela effect. We talked about Nick's ghost, some of his adventures with the ghosts that kind of follow him around, or the paranormal entities that follow him around. Yeah, that video was fucking crazy. And then we also mentioned, I had it in the notes for this show, but because we talked about it on the other show, I was going to talk about the Ghostbusters Afterlife. But we talked about that for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And
man.
That episode turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it was fun. It's all under Seriously Cast.
Yeah, yesterday speaking of which, I wanted to show this. So we talked about this on the podcast a couple months ago. I've got it.
Oh, that's going down.
We are planning a video where we're going to invite some of our friends over. We might invite some people from the Discord channel to come, and we'll find a place and we'll play a few rounds maybe of this game.
Called Blacks and Whites.
The more realistic real estate game. But they also sent me a handwritten card.
Aw.
Hold on.
What does it say?
Hi, Isaac. They spelled my name right. Nobody ever does that.
Whoa.
It says, hi, Isaac. Thanks so much for buying our game. We couldn't have done it without you. Be sure to share photos. We're definitely going to share photos. Hashtag Blacks and Whites game and tag us at Neversaid. Jed and Nehemiah. I think it says Nehemiah on there. But when we do make the video, I'll make sure to post it on our Instagram. And we'll tag the fuck out of them.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Because we're going to play the game, and it's going to be hilarious. I think just the commentary is going to be good. But we'll try to get both Nick and Teresa in. The problem is Teresa works weekends, so it would have to be a weekday evening or something.
Okay.
And I'm still trying to figure out exactly where we're going to do it. I think they might be opening up our clubhouse soon at the apartment complex, which might be a decent filming location. They might force us to wear masks, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
It might be worth it. I'm just going to say that because it would be a really cool location to record in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we haven't done any like post outside of podcast videos yet, and I kind of want to maybe start doing that because I have a little bit of extra free time now.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm going to throw this up and we can do the thing.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. There's a we're done. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I'm pretty much talked about everything I want to talk about today.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Oh, and don't forget to twirl your Tweety while you are hitting that thumbs down button twice.
You gotta make sure it's ×2.
Yep.
×2.
Twirl your Tweety while you're hitting that thumbs down twice.
Thanks, everybody. It's been a pleasure. I always
we love you all.
This is the highlight of my week.
And we hope yours too.
Yeah.
All right.
The funny part is I added these images to the outro image slide, so that'll be a thing.
Perfect.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.
Be nice. Just be nice to each other, please.
Yeah. Be excellent to each other.
Dab. Did
Later,
I just
folks.
do that? Oh my god, I watched too much Mr. Beast this week.
Get us out of here.